What up, guys? It's Tyson from AI Talk Pros. In case you don't know us, we are a conversational AI agency. So essentially, what we do for businesses is we set up a virtual AI call center. We have human-like AI that just makes your calls for you. We're an officially licensed air partner. We use other softwares as well. We even get into text messaging, all kind of things, whatever your business needs. So that's what we do. In this case today, we are setting up an insurance agent setter. So this is going to be an AI that performs phone calls, setting up appointments, getting people to come in and get a quote with one of our clients. So this is actually a script that's already been built in the past, but that was before Air released the 2.0 version. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy all the elements of that script, convert it over into 2.0 that works quite a bit better, and maybe we'll even do a test call. So stick around and we will move that over. Okay. Grab this line. So this, in case you don't know, this is the seed phrase. Very important. All right, and we don't need those quotes anymore. That was on the old advanced script editor. Drop it down, make it a branch. Okay, make another branch. So this part of the process is easy. It's coming up with the script and then refining it later. That takes a lot more work and patience, but just getting something up on the page is fairly straightforward. Unfortunately, this is a script we've already developed before and our client approved of. However, with some of the new features in 2.0, there are some things that I'm going to want to do to be able to improve it. And this is just part of a much larger strategy that we have in place for this client, but it's a very fundamental piece. I hate when you want to copy something and it wants to take the whole line, not just the pieces that you select, but first world problems, right? I'll just go ahead and do that with each element from here forward. Just have to make sure I figure these out. And I did ask Air if we'd have the ability to convert old scripts into 2.0. They said that is something that they're working on. So currently it's a manual process, but coming up in the future, it's going to be easier. So I don't know if you're reading the script as we go down and go through this, but something that we're going to want to do, especially if our client has multiple things that they offer in their business, is we'll create branches off of each of these. So as the AI is going through, depending on what type of answer it gets from the person, it can take a different path in the conversation. Previously, we did this with the advanced editor. We would add a lot of extra prompting and scripting in there, and I got it working pretty well on a few scripts, but all in all, it's nothing compared to what we currently have, the capability of the 2.0. Trying to decide if I want to keep prospect name in there. We'll try it out because we are assuming that we already have this person's name. So I may want to add the prospect name up here in the seed phrase again. But for now, let's just get it all migrated. Create more. Actually, I think that is it. We have some duplicates on that old script, but it's okay because it wasn't live. All right. Now we're just going to go ahead and read through the script, make sure we like all the pieces, and we didn't miss anything. So we've got, hey, let's go ahead and throw the prospect name in there for fun. And actually, I'm going to do this. So normally when the person picks up the phone, if you say, hey, and their name, they're going to say, yes, who is this? You know, you want to give them a second to respond. So that's why I want to separate this. You see how easy that was? I'm going to go, my name is Anna, and I'm calling from Farmview Insurance. How are you today? I won't get any more detailed than that. After this, I'll probably edit it to personalize it more to this client's specific office, but we'll keep their information private. How are you today? Another thing to remember, I want to put yeah in there. That's kind of good. So you'll notice with the AI, the way conversational AI works is it combines multiple different systems together. So you have not only the LLM that is trained on all the data, and by the way, with AIR, which is my favorite to use, there's multiple conversational AI companies, but nobody is ahead of the game the way that AIR is. It's kind of like, I won't bring Apple and Android into it because that's almost like a political battle with some people. But the point is, every once in a while you'll see another competitor that launches a nice little feature, but the overall package just isn't quite as realistic. It's not as human-like. It feels much more robotic. But with AIR, it's just very real and very human-like, and they're very quick to implement these new features. So I just asked them about several roadmap items the other day, and they said that all that stuff is on there. It's coming up. There's releases coming. So whatever feature they lack, they are rapidly catching up on. But again, as the overall current package, they're the market leader. And that's why we decided to become a licensed partner of theirs. So anyway, my name is Anna, calling from Farmview Insurance. How are you today? They get to respond. Great. This should only take a few seconds, but I was wondering if you'd be the coolest person ever and answer a couple quick questions for me. I'm probably going to make a change to that, but we'll try this out for the purposes of this video. Thanks so much. Okay, real quick, our calls are monitored. Quality assurance. A few people tell me the phone is a little laggy today, so if there's a little bit of delay, that's why. So anyway, I understand discussing insurance is the most exciting part of your day, but the way things are changing in the world is okay. So I want to complete the thought that I was having. Got distracted, squirrels and all that. Where I put the word yeah in there, or I have a short phrase at the beginning of each of these. So first of all, you have the voice recognition software on the front end. So when the prospect responds, it has to interpret what they're saying and convert it to text. Then it sends the text into the large language model, which will read what's there, then formulate a response, and then it has to send that out to a text-to-speech model, and then feed that again to the prospect on the other end. So with all those steps in there, as some of you may have experienced, say with ChatGPT, for example, you type something and it might think for a second, and then it will start responding, and you can begin reading the response as it's responding. So the other thing that that does is it works in chunks or nodes. I'm trying to remember, but it's 4 characters at a time. Basically, if I feed the AI a huge long paragraph with no break, it has to type all that into text before it starts feeding it into the response. Whereas if at the beginning of the response, I give it short 1, 2, 3 word phrases, it can quickly type that and begin the voice response while it's generating the rest of its text response to then feed in. So it can begin speaking without a huge lag. So I hope that makes sense. Anyway, thanks so much. Calls are monitored. Okay, have you noticed how insurance costs have been climbing with each renewal? It's exactly why I'm reaching out today. Farm Bureau recognizes trend. Okay. This is honestly kind of wordy, but again, for the purposes of this video, I have a brand new version of the script that I'm going to implement that we're actually going to use in production, but I want to walk you guys through this and show you kind of how it works, just to give you an idea. Does that resonate with you? Okay, great. Price or coverage. This is just, I don't have to move these up. It's just for organization. Imagine being able to lower your insurance costs simultaneously. Okay. All right. Now, something I want to say as well. So I was talking to this client, and they had talked with some higher ups in their company, and they said, you know, this is awesome. I'm glad you're implementing AI. We want to jump on this as well. So let us know how it goes for you, but be careful about how much personal information you ask. Now, with AIR and with the other systems we use, our CRMs and everything, privacy is number one, and nobody's information gets leaked out. But with that said, there are certain compliances like HIPAA compliance, for example, that they're still going through the process of getting approved for. So it's secure, but before putting something with extreme privacy in there, like HIPAA related things, you're going to want to wait for that approval. But I am a firm believer that here in about a year, when you call into the pharmacy, you'll never get a phone menu again. You will immediately get a voice answering, asking what you need, and it'll be able to pull from the database, get your prescription number, do your refill, do anything that you need within a year from now, when all this compliance stuff is done. So we're looking at a future with no more hold times, and I am living for it. So we might do a test call here in just a second to show you this. Something else I kind of like to add at the beginning of these is I might add some branches here. Hold on, let me do this. I want to teach you guys how this works. So I do want to connect these, but I can add these logic branches and say, sorry, wrong number, for example. That way, if the person picks up and it's not who we're looking for, then, you know, we can say, sorry, remove them from the list. Or let's see, I'm going to type right person. Let me just put correct. I don't know. I feel like I want to do that. Correct person. Okay, so number 2 was the correct person, if I remember right. So we want to connect that to this and disconnect, sorry, wrong number. The delete key, scroll out, say, I'm sorry. To no, can't type today. All right, and then we can get logical from that. Yes, no, So, no. So this phrase specifically, have a great rest of your day. I like to add that to a hang up action and call action. And call. Have a great rest of your day. That way, whenever that phrase is said, then the agent will hang up the call. So no more charges. It's done. I like to add that because there's no way anywhere else in the script the agent would say that for any reason. And at the end, it's just a nice way to end a call. So if they do know how to contact them, I say, and then I can go down a logic line here, so leads aren't cheap and we don't want any to slip through the cracks. So if we just happen to get the wrong number, or like, let's say it was their kid or somebody else, we want to be able to get that information to salvage that lead. We don't want to throw our clients' leads in the trash. So would you share their number with me? Yes, of course. And again, that phrase will trigger that action over there. I want to make sure that we have it down here at the bottom as well. I'm going to make it so it all matches. So when we do the test call, it will hang up. Okay, perfect. We'll hit save. All right, so since we named it Anna, we're going to select a female voice. I like these experimental models. They're not quite as stable as these classic models, but they sound really good when they work. I don't know. There's a couple places I'm using them in production, but you have to watch them closely. This one isn't too bad. So let's do that. And then let's have it call us. So let's get that call going. Hello?
Hey, Tyson.
Yes.
Yeah. My name is Anna, and I'm calling from Farm Bureau Insurance. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. This should only take a few seconds, but I was wondering if you would be the coolest person ever and answer a couple quick questions for me.
Yeah, sure.
Thanks so much. Okay, just real quick, all of our calls are monitored for quality assurance, and a few people have told me the phone is a little laggy today, so if there's like a bit of a delay, that's why.
Okay.
So anyway, I understand that discussing insurance isn't the most exciting part of your day, but with the way things are changing in our world, it's becoming more important than ever to ensure our assets are properly protected. Am I right?
Yeah, of course.
Have you noticed how insurance costs have been climbing with each renewal?
Yeah, unfortunately.
That's exactly why I'm reaching out today. Here at Farm Bureau, we've recognized this trend and are committing ourselves to offering solutions that don't just meet the market standard, but aim to set a new benchmark. We offer a comprehensive review of the coverages and costs associated with owning a home and driving cars, ensuring you're fully informed and protected. Our analysis has consistently shown that we have a competitive edge in the marketplace thanks to our aggressive pricing and unparalleled coverage options designed to meticulously protect your assets. It's It's not just about being insured, it's about being insured correctly and cost effectively. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Believe me, most of our clients before coming on with Farm Bureau were on the lookout to improve their insurance portfolio, and they sought to either enhance their coverage or find a more financially feasible option without compromising our protection. How does that resonate with you?
I mean, it sounds good.
In what ways would you hope to improve your insurance situation, be it in price or coverage?
I think overall, I would just like to reduce the cost, and I'd want to make sure everything's fully covered. The house, the boat, our cars.
Got it. So imagine being able to lower your insurance costs while simultaneously improving your coverage. That's the reality we offer at Farm Bureau. We've dedicated ourselves to understanding and adapting to our clients' lifestyles, ensuring that your insurance portfolio is as dynamic as the life you lead. What would it take for you to change your insurance company if you knew you could lower your price and improve your coverage? You're freaking doing.
I think if you prove to me that you can give me a competitive quote and that you're going to take care of things, if anything goes wrong, then I would have the peace of mind and the confidence to move forward with you guys.
Tell me, how does your current insurance portfolio align with your lifestyle and financial goals?
You know, I honestly haven't really paid too much attention to it, but now that you're bringing it to my attention, it's something I should probably do.
What aspects of your current insurance do you wish were better addressed?
I think just overall coverage and price.
Got it. Listen, I feel like I've got just the thing you need. A scheduled and no obligation comprehensive review of your current insurance policies. It won't take long, albeit longer than this call, but it's a simple step that could lead to significant savings and enhanced protection for you and your family. When would be a good time for you to sit down and review your options with one of our experts?
You know, probably this coming Wednesday, I'd have a little bit of time.
Thanks, Tyson. Thank you for considering Farm Bureau as your partner in protecting what matters most to you. We look forward to helping you find the perfect insurance solutions that meet your needs and exceed your expectations. Have a great rest of your day.
All right, you too.
Take care.
So there it goes. It did hang up. But like I was saying, those experimental voices, although they sound more human-like, I don't think they're quite production ready. So when I go to put it in production, I'm probably going to choose one of the previous female voices from the old models until they touch these up. And they are actively working on those. So it's going to go great. But in the meantime, I'm going to keep playing with the script. And we're going to launch this and have this client just filling their calendar with meetings. They're going to be selling insurance like nobody's business. So looking forward to that. I hope you guys got something out of this. Again, AI Talk Pros, if you need a digital call center set up for your business, then please reach out to us. Visit our website. Let us know. You can speak with our technology yourself so you can get a feel for it and see what it can do. And just remember, we can field as many as 10,000 calls a minute. If you want us to dial 10,000 people in a single minute, we can do it. With a real live person call center, there's no way you could do that. And on top of that, these agents, when we have them brushed up and working properly, like we see a couple glitches here, a couple things I need to clean up on the script, they typically average at least twice the bookings that the average human agent will be able to book in a day, actually per minute of talk time. So let's say you take 100 leads and hand those 100 leads to a human agent. The average one in a day will book about 7.5% of them. Meanwhile, using this conversational AI, we're able to convert 15.2%, if not more, of those leads. So same list of leads. Like we said earlier in the video, leads are expensive. We don't want to burn them. We don't want to throw them away. So why would you burn your leads with human agents when a artificial intelligence agent is less expensive and also gets twice the output from that same list of leads. So let us know if you want to see more content like this, more demonstrations, tutorials, business use cases, AI news, anything along those lines. Just subscribe, drop a like if it helped, and we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.